Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We're walking in the parking lot of Hartwell Golf Course. This is a 18-hole par 3 golf course. Figured a perfect place to take Tim out to again. We have some time before our short game school starts, and I'm a glutton for punishment. I want to work a little bit more on my game and do some more content for the site. So we're going to play 9 holes out here before that. And have you had a good time here in Long Beach?
It's been great. Weather's awesome, really cool golf courses, and nice hospitality by my host.
Yeah, meeting a lot of people, getting a lot of people better at their putting and chipping. Let's go do this. All right, first hole, 120 yards, so I'll kind of pick your brain as we play here, Tim. So let's imagine this is a 120-yard shot after a drive on a par 4. So what are you going to feel here?
Well, 120 is just a little bit off of a pitching wedge for me. So I'm going to have my wedge, and it's kind of about an 80% pitching wedge for me. So I'm just going to slightly shrink the motion.
Okay.
Take a little bit off of this side and this side. And then other than that, just hit it.
So this is 120, and this is into the wind slightly, but it is warm. So how far do you hit this club usually?
130 if I hit it hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see it. Perfect distance. What a great shot. Here you go.
Thanks.
All right, so let me try to think that through. Point that at me a little bit. All right, I'm going to try to think that through a little bit. So first I didn't call. So this is like 135 club, but so you're saying, Tim, to take some distance off. You're not getting slower. You're just shortening your distance.
Just changing the size of the motion. That's right.
On both sides.
On both sides, and that'll dictate a little less club head speed. Nice swing. Right out of the gate. Very good job.
Might have got inside you there. That felt good. Definitely one of the things we were working on our nighttime vlog that I was feeling there, you may have seen it. Up at the top, I was trying to feel a little closed and then bring it to the ball a little inside.
Yeah, you could definitely tell how that ball, the flight of that golf ball was lower than you were hitting it the other night, and it didn't necessarily draw, but there was no high fade to it.
People are always asking, tour pros, and if we look at your ball here, you hit it up here and it drew back actually a little further than you would have wanted, but it looks cool. So
yeah.
How do you get that like suck back on the green?
I can't remember who it was. I think it was Lee Trevino, possibly. Someone asked him in a clinic. They said, what do I need to do to get my golf ball to spin backward? And he said, well, how often do you hit the ball past the hole? And they said, rarely ever. He said, then why would you ever want to spin it backward?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it has to do with obviously spin, quality of the strike, and sometimes I don't think we really appreciate how firm the greens are when PGA Tour players play in golf tournaments.
Right.
Because they play it really firm and fast.
So it's easier to spin them back on firm greens?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, definitely.
So when you're seeing them do that, they're really
yanking on it. Yeah, absolutely.
Give it a run.
Muddy ball. I don't think it's going to do much. Maybe go just a hair to your left.
I did that the other night. Did not practice very much.
Easy par.
Good pars.
Easy pars.
All right, 129. So you're either going to hit your 46-degree wedge hard, and it's a blue pin. So will that influence what club you hit?
So blue's bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hit just a nice soft 9-iron.
Okay.
Take a little off of it. Then I'll take a little spin off of it as well.
Now with your wedges, do you do the type of thing I've heard some pros do where you just don't like to hit your wedges really hard?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's much more just about controlling, obviously, the strike and the contact, but also the trajectory. And just a little bit softer, smoother swing, you can control the trajectory a little better. And that
looks like it's perfectly pin high.
Yeah, hung it out just a little to the right, but good strike.
Now Now, with your full swing wedges, similar to what we're doing in the Be Better Golf short game scoring system, with your full swing wedges, contact is your #1 priority as far as
absolutely. Contact, and then it's all about loft and speed, just like we did in the short game. Nice swing. Good.
Still getting, you can see my divots a lot deeper than yours, and for you, we were talking about deep divots with the short irons and the wedges. Re-diagnose that for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the type of player you are, and there's nothing wrong with it, is you're going to hit, your arm shifts out a little more in the transition. Club gets on the target line sooner. You're going to move more down into the ball. I'm a shallower player. I hit pushes and draws. So I'm gonna have not nearly as much turf interaction. As you. It's gonna be a little bit lower spin, even though I had a decent amount of spin on that wedge shot on the first hole. Typically, I don't have super high rates of spin.
All right, we brought the short game expert to Long Beach, so this looks like a challenge here, Tim. Here, let me give you this.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, pretty thick behind the ball. Sitting down just a little bit.
Show the flag so we can see where we're aiming to. So there's the target.
So now, you know, you have probably 50-50 as far as how far this ball needs to carry to the green.
Mm-hmm.
So we're already, you know, with the ball sitting down like that, we have to start thinking we need some loft. Yeah. So when it's about 50-50 carry roll ratio, and the ball's sitting down like that there, then you already know you need to get this club face pretty open, because you're going to need some speed for contact purposes to keep that.
Lower my hands, get it open.
Lower the hands, open the face.
Ooh, baby.
Keep the club moving through.
Wow, that was
and that's a tough shot, no doubt about it.
Yep. Got to make it up with the putter there. Now this isn't as down.
Yeah, so this is sitting, you know, it's kind of mid. So what I'm really trying to feel here is how's it grabbing the club as the club's moving through. It's just like yours, it's trying to grab a hold pretty good. So I'm gonna sit a little more weight left, and I'm gonna set my wrist a little more abruptly, and then I'm gonna kind of stop it under the ball, just like we did yesterday at some bunker shots. I'm really trying to minimize how much grass I touch between here and the shot.
Ooh, that's pretty. Well, ran on. There you go.
Great putt. Very nicely done.
Just like leaving it on the lip.
That's right. 2 easy up and downs.
Yeah, right. All right, I wanted to do a full video with Tim about distance control on your wedges. As far as like, you know, everything from 30 yards all the way to like 120 yards. You know, how to control, you know, all those different distances. Here we have 72. So just tell me about like how are you actually, you know, gauging, you know, controlling how far you're going to hit this.
Right. Well, this is my lob wedge, and it goes 90 yards.
Okay.
So a 3/4 lob wedge for me goes about 75, which in this case, since we have 72, ought to be pretty perfect. So I don't have to do anything really crazy other than just on a clock system. Just, you know, like if you consider 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock being full, this would be sort of 10 to 2.
Okay.
And then the other thing to change distance is how you choke down the club. That can kind of shave off 2 or 3, sometimes 4 yards as well. So between changing the size of the motion and where you hold the club on the grip, you know, you could usually find whatever gap it is you need.
And you said in another video that you did, you said there's no shame in actually, you know, for a while, like writing the yardages down on your clubs, like as far as like what's a full shot, what's a 3/4 shot, what's a half shot.
Put a little label on the shaft, or like I said, some people write it down with Sharpies on the back.
Yep.
That's my little boy's initials, but
it's right on line. It needs to zip backwards. It disappeared, so maybe if you had enough juice on it,
we'll see how that goes.
All right, here we are. This is me here right next to my divot. Tim had sucked it back quite a bit. Tim, we do 2018, or I guess it's 2019 rules where it's okay to leave the flag in.
I always tell players, if you can get the golf ball within 10% of the total distance, then that's a good putt.
Okay.
So if you have a 30-footer, give yourself about 1.5 feet short of the hole and 1.5 feet past, anywhere in that area.
Well, the stick burned you. The stick burned you. Well, we should have straightened it.
Yeah.
You always see tour pros do that before they try to chip in, don't they?
We'll blame the guys in front of us.
I blame the caddy.
The caddy, yeah.
We have 119.5 into a little bit more wind. It's starting to pick up just a little bit, Tim. So really, this yardage-wise is the same as the first hole, but we're in a totally different direction.
Yeah.
It feels like we're gonna have to hit this further. Now on this course, the further the tee shot is, the better the greens are. Just because the level of player out here, they're just not actually hitting the green. So, but this green looks in pretty good shape. Uphill, obviously, huh?
Yeah, a little uphill. Should be just a little slight, steady break to the left.
Get in there. Gosh, you hit a lot of bumps along the way. Still had a very good chance of going in.
It looked good it held my attention for a long time.
So Tim, similar to chipping and wedge shots, you're varying you're keeping your tempo the same in all your distance of putting.
Is length of stroke.
Length of stroke.
Length of stroke, that's right. Turn, baby.
I knew that. I missed my spot. 117, is this yet another 46-degree wedge?
Another little choke down wedge.
So one wedge, all different kinds of distances, huh?
That's right.
What a shot.
Okay.
Wow. All right, that's inside 3 feet.
It's okay. Still got a putt at it.
Still got to putt at it.
Very good speed. Great speed. Very nice. Not that long, that's all you're trying to do.
Great birdie. Great stroke. All right, Tim, I didn't want to interrupt you because I wanted to kind of see your routine, but a lot of people are very nervous over that length of putt you just had. So give us your kind of 4 foot and in, 5 foot and in, best putting advice.
Well, I mean, one thing we have to tell ourselves is the ball and the hole don't know if the putt's for 2, if it's for 5. So we bring that feeling upon ourselves of oh, this is for birdie, or this is my 3rd birdie in a row, or this is to make the cut in the club championship, or whatever the situation is. At the end of the day, we have to just focus on the things that we can control, which are anticipate the putt, sort of get our plan, wherever we're going to aim, how hard we're going to hit it, and then from there just run our routine and you can't standardize golf, but you want to make it as consistent as possible.
Great. All right, Tim, take us a little bit through your flow chart here.
Okay, well the lie's down, so I know I might swing a little steep. Now I'm not going to catch a ton of grass in between the club and the ball, but it is sitting down, so it's going to come out a little low, a little fast, just kind of minimal spin. It's not going to be a checker by any means. So I'm going to just play a square club face here, have the ball a little bit back in my stance, and expect it to come out just a touch low.
Okay. Perfect. Good par.
Thanks.
All right, Tim, normally I would putt this, but since I have the short game expert here, the pitching and chipping expert, I am going to chip this, try to get a good base motion on it. This is a 50-degree wedge. Sounds about right, huh?
Yeah, I think for the amount of roll and carry you have here, 50 would work right.
The result was good, but you could tell it was a little...
Just hit a little behind it.
It was a little, maybe the shaft.
Yeah, I think when you look back on this video, you'll see that your hips were a little forward, your hands were a little forward, and your head was a little back, causing a lot of spine tilt.
Like this.
Yeah,
This,
there you go. Just a little too much spine tilt, and that's what made you ultimately hit a little behind it with your contact.
Spine tilt was coming from the hips kind of sliding.
That's right, the hips and the hands.
No real
A little too far forward.
How's that?
That's better. Bump the hips back 1 more inch. There you go. Head forward just a touch. There you go. But yeah, much better. Much better strike. Good job.
All right. Tim's got a 94. What club is this?
I'm gonna hit sandwich here. 54.
Okay.
Just take a little off.
Man, go in. Go in. Go in. Oh man, that is
Close.
right on the lens.
Thought we had that one.
I thought we had that one. Here you go.
Okay, good flight.
All right, so somehow Tim's ball landed there and rolled there. Almost seems impossible. Good birdie, Tim.
Thank you.
All right, foot putter.
Another easy 3 though.
Not bad, yeah. 139, yeah. Hard 9-iron or medium hard 9-iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be 9. 139. That'll be pretty much just a good solid 9.
Yeah, perfectly pin high.
Swing. Nice roll, Brendan.
Not missing by much.
Just an easy tap in all around the hole today.
Yeah. Oh! And I purposely kept my mouth off the ball because I didn't want it to.
Can't ask for much more than that one.
I know. All right, we got the street here, so but a little loud, but 127, another 46-degree wedge.
A pretty stock shot.
Okay.
Maybe take off a yard or two, but I figure it's going to spin back a little, so I'm just going to hit a pretty stock pitching wedge here.
Please go in. Oh no.
A little short.
It's a little short. Wind kind of freshened as you hit that.
It's kind of hurting.
I hit my 9-iron, which is my regular swing 140 club.
Okay.
But I'm going to choke up on it a little bit and only take it to about my earlobe.
Okay, front edge. All right, so here we go. Here's the 9-iron bump and run. Gonna stand narrow stance, ball slightly back, real close to it with the face slightly closed. Oh, good line, just a little bit harder. All right, final putt. Finish off with a par here, Brendan. Nice putt, good stroke.
All right, guys, thanks for watching, everybody. Tim and I, Tim has been out here for 3 or 4 days. Gosh, we've been busy. So much golf stuff. One thing that we did that was really exciting was our video that we did yesterday.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Be Better Golf Short Game Scoring System.
The Be Better Golf Short Game Scoring System. We spent hours filming this thing, 2 days filming this thing, and then a couple months preparing it. All about contact flowing down to all the different pieces of the short game that you'll need to start you on becoming really a better short game player than you've ever been.
That's right. That's right. It really does cover everything you need to know to have an elite level short game.
The link for it is in the description below. See you later. Bye.